They're both on Easy Pay, which is pretty fantastic. The bracelets are going to be for a small to average wrist range, okay? There's no clasp on them. Yeah, you just slide them or roll them on your wrist, okay? Roll on and roll off, okay? And they go right on like that. I know I went a little crazy with them, but that's how I roll sometimes. Oh, look at that combination.
Yeah, I do too.
So let's go through the bracelets real quickly, then we'll go through the necklaces, and then I'll let you take it away.
Okay.
This is sort of your baby.
It is my baby.
When it comes to great color and beads. So here's your Sodalite bracelet. And the Sodalite is going to have that beaded silver bead as part of it. Here's your red shell. It's going to have a smooth, polished silver bead. Here is the magnesite. It's going to have an oversized, hammered bead. Here is that animal agate, very limited. It's going to have a high polish bead. Here is your pearl, like your ringed pearls. It's going to have that kind of beaded cluster. And here is the black onyx. That's going to come with your oversized hammered bead. So I love that each one, while it's the same beaded bracelet collection, each one has its own silver electroform bead that's interesting. The same will be true on your necklaces. We have it for you in the magnesite, which is the color of turquoise, with that oversized hammered bead. These all fasten in the back, by the way, with a toggle closure, just so you know. The animal agate is completely gone in everything, earrings and bracelet and necklace. Then we have it for you in the red shell or the Sodalite, okay? In which color? In the red, only 2 dozen to go around in the necklace.
Well, you know what, red is great for holiday, but red is good just to throw over a black dress. You know what I mean?
You're right.
It just
Absolutely.
pops it, you know?
And I love that that's smooth.
Right.
So it almost looks like cherries.
Well, you know? this necklace I designed to purposely 24 inches because I felt the woman that, whether she's full-chested,
or
she's a bigger woman, it just hits at the right spot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't roll.
Right.
And it's just a greght length.
Yeah, it fits you. I threw on 2 of them. I just kind of like let them fall together. I did the black onyx and the turquoise. And I just kind of thought, just throw them on because they're pretty and they sparkle and they give some color. I mean, if I just did the one, isn't that turquoise great? Look at that. And you know what's fun here? Again, this stone is magnesite, but it's the color of turquoise. It's all hand knotted in between those beads. When do you ever see turquoise as a gemstone that has faceting to it? It's hard to do that with genuine turquoise beads.
It is, but it gives it a little bit more elegance.
Well, that's what I mean. I love that you see that here. I get the color that I love from turquoise at a price I can afford, a little more elevated, and then look at that oversized hammered bead that goes right along with it. Again, this is not costume jewelry, everybody, which you might think it is at $98 because that's sort of a costume jewelry price.
It's a great price.
It is. This is a great value. And then the bracelets. The bracelets are fun. There's no clasp here. It's just slip on and slip off.
You just roll them up and they just feel nice.
And do people usually buy these in multiples?
They do, and usually they'll buy one for themselves and one as a gift. You know what I mean? Because they're like, wow, this is a great price, it's pretty, and it's easy. And it really does fit most women because it rolls up.
It rolls up, yeah. So J352178 is your item number. Again, the bracelets, all genuine stones, those are $49 or 4 payments of $12.25. Everything in this premiere hour of Simone Sebbag has been on Easy Pay, which is fantastic. You're looking at the Sodalite there. And again, I love that within each necklace, we're seeing those highs and lows of the lighter shades, the deeper shades, the mid-tones to go with all of your denims. And you know, there's so many washes of denim now. It's like they're all incorporated right into this necklace.
It is, and you know, it actually, I think that's what makes it special. And each piece is a little different.
Yeah. I just love, you were telling me that when this sort of was born, it kind of just started as a strand of beads,
It did. It started as just a stretch bracelet, and then I'm not really always into matching, but for some reason I'm like, this works. This is a fun way of like popping color on a black dress or a great gift item because 24 inches fits anybody, you know? When you don't know what to give somebody.
This will work.
It would.
The red is going to be the next to go. In the necklace, I have a dozen left. So if you're wanting that red necklace, please make sure you're jumping in. It's also the most limited in the bracelet. And again, there's 6 dozen to go around. And the red shell, that color throughout that shell is really consistent, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It almost looks red lacquer almost. You know, it has such a shine or
That's the way actually they
it.
kind of do it. Yeah, there's shell underneath that. And it is like a red lacquer coating over the shell.
Isn't that pretty?
So it won't fade, it won't chip, it won't.
It's great. And just to put it on, you just roll it on.
I love that with the black. I love the red and black together.
The red and the black together. Yeah. Here's that black.
Just pops.
Yep, it looks great. And you can see on the black, your bead is going to be a little bit larger and it's more of a hammered texture. And then on the red shell, the bead's a little bit smaller and it's done high polished. And then if you're somebody who picks up the pearl or the sodalite, it's going to have kind of that multi-Prosecco bubble bead going on. Do you like these layered with some of the bangles we had earlier?
I do. I was going to actually mention that.
Yeah, here's
I do,
these.
and that's why I designed it. So you have the hammered to go back with a hammered bangle, the Prosecco to go back with the Prosecco bangle, and you can just layer them together.
Right? Ask about these bangles, you guys. $79, all sterling silver, and there's a polished version and the textured version and the hammered version, and those are all the textures that you're seeing in these bracelets. So it's last call on the red in either the bracelet or the necklace. The magnesite is that gorgeous color of turquoise that you're going to love. We have sodalite. Think about that black onyx with all the facets for holiday. And then of course the pearl is always going to be a classic look as well. Stay on the line, brand new, J352178. Denise, great job.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Jill.
much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Look forward to seeing what else you're working on for the rest of the year.
Me
so
too.
Hope to see you